Welcome to it. How's it going, man? And thank you for once again tuning in and saying how's it right here on hashtag voice that radio guy show. Yeah, man, you know what we need to do. First things first, like, subscribe. You know where to press right here, somewhere here, right? Click, click, click. You do like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends about it, and yeah, we need to keep this going. We need to keep this going. So I actually realized it's been a minute since I posted anything, right? And it's because for the longest time, right now, in the past 2 months or so, I record and then I watch it back and I'm like, nah, this is not worth it. Try something again and I'm like, nah, this doesn't work. Also, because one of the things that I've come to realize with the YouTube community is that as a content creator, you do get to the point where you think, "What's this shit? Is this gonna work? Isn't gonna work? Fuck, should I put it up anyway?" You get into your own mind, right? If you get my drift. So I thought to myself today, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna record, say whatever's on my mind for the next 30 minutes or so, and then just put it up. Literally, just put it up. Because, yeah, the last upload, I think I spoke about my ex, and I recorded that shit months ago. And then recorded some other stuff, which or I wasn't satisfied. I was like, nah, this is not it. This is not gonna work. So, for the past, if I can say, month or so, month and a half or two, I've been also consuming a lot of other content in terms of podcasts, vlogs, and all these different channels that are on YouTube. Guys, I love Be Amazed. Be Amazed, Watch Mojo. Those channels are the shit. And then I also go to my cooking thingies in terms of love Gordon Ramsay stuff, love Gordon Ramsay's channels, all of them, from your Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, Hotel Nightmares, Gordon Uncharted. Which other channels do I follow? Here in South Africa, Podcast and Chill, Kululeko and Culture. What's the other one? Everything South African Music. The others I actually don't subscribe to, but I just check them out. Oh no, I'm also a subscriber on Owami Entertainment. Love her work, man. Love her work. Um, who else? Yeah, everything else. Just, you know how the algorithm goes on YouTube. Whatever you start watching, they're gonna pump that up. And as I'm checking all of this, and whilst watching Unkululeko on Culture, especially the past couple of interviews that he had, Sol Penduka was there, Zulu Bubs was there, I forget, Ute for the up the end time. I don't know how many times has he had Nota on his podcast. He has his co-hosts, the dude and the lady. They have thoughtful, and very mind blowing, mind opening, broaden your viewpoint type of thing interviews, which is amazing. That is what I love about how the whole podcasting culture has been taken seriously, because now at least there's there are platforms that have been created for you to get your voice out there, to get your opinion out there. And at the end of the day, if you are brave enough to honestly be on some, you know what, I'm gonna go out there and let the world know what I think of the world, whatever opinion that you might have. And that's the beautiful thing. That's the beauty of life, beautiful thing about life. is that everybody's got an opinion. And no matter what they can say, it's your opinion. They can't take it away. It's the same way as your education, whatever level of education that you might have. Nobody can take that away from you, you know, which is when you think about most people, what we strive for, the pursuit of knowledge, the pursuit of skills, the pursuit of being a better human being. Whichever journey that you might be on, stick to it. And that's what I've been loving about the podcasting space so far in South Africa. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't come across a lot of African podcast content. Um, there's a lot of international podcasts that I tune into. The guys from Britain, those guys are absolutely amazing. There's the other one, Sidemen's Corner, I think it is. It's also a YouTube channel. Love those guys. And just when you think about it, sometimes you come across whatever channel that you may come across on YouTube, and will speak to you. And that's what I thought to myself about this a year ago when I started this, to be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna speak my mind. And over the past couple of months, I've been, literally just thinking to myself, what else am I going to do with the limitations that I have, with the limited resources that I have. And just as all the greats, all the ones who are doing good things right now, who are making the moves, what they've said is that, listen, don't wait to get the microphones or the cameras. Yes, they make a difference, a big K difference. Yes, of course, if you're going to be recording with the 4K camera and recording with some of the best microphones on the markets, of course your shit is going to be proper. But then for the rest of us who are still starting out, you record with what you have. You make based with the resources that you have. That's why I'm using my phone. And the beautiful thing that I have done in the past, year or so of my YouTube channel is, with my recordings, upload them, and then I listen to them back on my phone and also on a laptop. And I'm like, okay, sound isn't that bad, so my projection is pretty decent. I can't wait till I get microphones. Honestly speaking, I cannot wait till I'm able to record into a microphone, have a sound card, have my laptop, and be able to deliver the content that I want to deliver. But in the meantime, I'm not going to let those limitations stand in my way. Going back to everything that has been said right now, everybody is going through the fucking most. It doesn't matter whether it is a tall ass Mo who has been, acquitted of rape charges, to a Katlego Maboe coming back onto Espresso, to, a lot of great radio shows, new radio shows going on air, the likes of Sol Penduka and Dineo Ranako on Kaya FM, Rob Forbes and Roz on Jacaranda, to all the others, that have been introduced. And for me, being a radio presenter and having loved what is happening on radio, no matter what anybody's going to tell you, radio is never going to die. Shut the fuck up. As I was listening to a space on Twitter earlier on today when they were discussing the whole Tolas Mo, I think it's that guy Umusa Kawula, everybody knows about him. And I was like, okay, yeah, nah, it's a beautiful space because there's no, mainstream media restrictions on Twitter Spaces, which people find as um, what's the right word to use? I don't want to say revolutionary. It gives them that freedom, man. You know what I'm talking about. So go for it. And somebody pray is, a lot of people um, said their pieces, which is always amazing to hear. I always appreciate the fact that don't ever shut down a person's opinion on a public platform, especially when they are given a chance to voice out what they want to say, because that's what the people wanted to say today concerning the whole tall as Mo situation. And then I couldn't help but think of everything else that was said. Fresh, your Java, yo. There was, I think, the likes of Black Coffee and everything else that was mentioned in that space just became a revelation to me concerning the other things, the other podcasts in South Africa that I consume. Because everybody always wants to have something to say about celebs and everything that is in the tabloids. There's a space for that, granted. And once again, I don't want to operate in that space. There's that corner of the market is already saturated enough, because what am I going to come along with? No. Do I want to play in that field? No, I don't want to. But do I want to have a voice? With the fact that I keep on letting myself know each and every single day, based on what I've been told for the past 12 years, is that doesn't matter which platform it's going to be, I'm a voice for the voiceless. Hence the name of the show being #voice. So wherever I will land up and the opportunity presents itself, whichever opinion I'll have, whatever opinion I may have on the present topic of subject on the day, it will matter. So right now, at this point in time, once again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But now let's ask ourselves, your opinion that you might have on whatever is happening in the world, is it going to change the world? Or do you just want your 5 seconds of fame, your 15 seconds of fame? Which is absolutely okay. Absolutely okay. Nothing wrong with that. But now, whatever you've got to say, it needs to have an impact on somebody's life. And it shouldn't be one of those that we just jump on over. Just like as you've noticed how politicians simply, hope over a question and they move on. Don't let it be that. Don't let it be, a PR, a public relations answer. No, don't let it be that. Let it be something true. So whatever happens in your life, in anybody's life, your opinion is yours. It's nobody else's. Besides that, something that's quite interesting that came from, once again, just media trends, is the fact that certain men out there still don't know how to fucking behave. Jeez. And you ask yourself, who do we blame this on? Do we blame it on somebody? Or once again, is it a matter of let's hope for the best, and hope that it doesn't turn out, in the way that everybody is predicting that it's gonna go. But can we not sit back and be like, hey, Bana, his family will allow him to, his family knows him best, so his family won't allow it to get too far. There's some certain individuals out here who really, 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 really need to have their phones taken away from them. Yeah, that motherfucker, he calls himself the authority. Yeah, dude, like, honestly speaking, chill the fuck out. I still want to know what proves you to be the genius that you claim you are. I'm just one of those people. Like, okay, what proves that you're a genius? Because right now, the shit that you're doing, no, you're not a genius, you're a dumbass. Um, yeah, truly, you're a fucking dumbass, dude. Oh my word. Um, Earlier on this week, once again, there were allegations of Konji. What? There's a story I'm thinking about that came through, and I was like, no, man, not again, not again. Not. But you see, that's the thing. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that. What it was for me. Oh yes, oh yes. The leak of a so-called album, was it? Yeah, or was it last week? Uh, don't ever take Beyonce on, hey? Yes, it's that B Force or Beehive or whatever the fuck they call themselves. They will come at you. Hey, hey, album has been leaked, or was that a couple of weeks ago? You like, as I've been saying, for the past month or so, I've just been consuming a lot of information. Really? Beyonce is gonna have a leak? Fuck out of here. Piss off. Piss off. Um, Another South African series, Justice Serve on Netflix. I tuned in, watched episode 1, watched episode 2, watched episode 3. I'm like, geez, not again! Not again! Uh, didn't finish it. Wasted my time. Brilliant acting from Hlomla Dandala and the other guys who were there. No disrespect to those guys. Absolutely no disrespect to them. Brilliant job. But once again, Netflix iyasitselela shem. Yes. When you watch it, some of the other productions from around the world, you think to yourself that the quality in terms of story writing or the how the story is gonna go, the narrative is gonna be captivating. It's gonna capture you episode to episode to episode. I mean, I watched that other one. I killed my dad. It was just 3 episodes, but yeah, 1, 2, 3 hours there. I was like, God damn, interesting. There was that story of the Avery one, making a murder. 2 seasons. I was committed, you know. And then I watched the South African production. Senzo Meyiwa's one was okay. It was proper. It was decent. But the other South African productions that have been on Netflix have just been subpar. I still have a problem with that. Casting, brilliant. Everything else, nonsense. Fuck sakes. I mean, Showmax's Devil's Dorp, for me, in the past 2 years, has been one of the best productions that I've seen. Devil's Dorp, okay, yeah, no. For me, it's because I paid a lot of attention to it because it was happening during my varsity years. I think it was second year or third year. So we paid attention to that because it was in the media a lot. But the entire production in that documentary was brilliant. Um, what else? There's just been a number of great things on in terms of mainstream media that I can honestly say that yeah, we're blowing certain things out of proportion and we need to pay attention to other things instead of certain, I don't know, distractions that happen. I mean, come on guys. Let me not even get into it. Um but yeah, if you're gonna be a porn star or supposedly porn star, oh Lord, certain porn stars here in SA ain't gwele, hey, OnlyFans. Yeah, ne? OnlyFans. OnlyFans, eh? OnlyFans, that's all I gotta say. Only fucking fans. The SA content creators. Ay, chubekani bantwana benu, ne? Chubekani. You guys are creating brilliant. Fuck, you know that content is boring as fuck. But continue. Continue being OnlyFans. um, what else can a person say? You know what? I will honestly say that being a person who wants to just try something new, I've been giving myself enough time to think of a strategy of way I'm gonna go about this, and yeah, it's coming along nicely. People have told me that go for it. I want to interview Mister. I was 4 years old and I told my dad not to vote for the ANC. Like, come on, dude. Jesus, how dumb do you think we are? But yeah, I want to interview him one day because I want to have a different interview with him. I want to have an interview with a certain OnlyFans girl who's been talking smack. I want to have an interview with yeah, certain people who think they understand pop culture and the only thing that they think pop culture is Twitter, and that's not it. If you have to understand the advent or the advancements of pop culture in the past 60 years, in the past 70 years, you have to go back to the 60s and 50s and you just think about where pop culture started from, where it developed. And I think that's one of the things that's gonna be one of it, my focal points in my thesis when it comes to communication. So let's just continue having a conversation with one another till the day comes when I have that first person to speak to and talk about everything else that we need to talk about. Then you'll have an understanding of what I mean when I say that let's just get the conversation started. But don't focus on the trivial shit. Talk about the things that can really bring about change. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Because I think I've spoken for longer than 30 minutes, right? If I haven't, well, that's okay. I don't have a timer. But yeah, this has been hashtag voice. Please tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody all around you that we're going to continue with the conversation, have some really, really interesting topics and really interesting subject matters to tackle each and every day. Hashtag like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much, as always, for all the love. I hope I haven't had one of the. Nah, I think I would have felt it. I think I would have felt it. But anyway, big ups to you, man. Big ups for the love, and thank you. This has been hashtag voice, that radio guy show. My name